When you think of plastic surgery, is it positive or is it negative? I know that for most people, it's negative, and I know that for me, it used to be. Because when most people think of plastic surgery, if they think of the huge breast augmentations, they think of the Botox, makes them look like that, and they think of the mini facelifts and the nip and tucks to their body. Um, but in most cases, it's not negative. In a study of over 1,000 participants, 500 had plastic surgery for the first time, and the rest didn't. The effects were that those who did get surgery had an increase in their happiness, an increase in their self esteem, and a decrease in their anxiety, which is definitely a great thing. And those who did not have surgery did not see those increases over time. A few ways that plastic surgery can also help is through gaining your confidence. Everyone wants to be confident, and some things can hold you back. And a lot of times that is your physical attributes. I know that for people who have been bullied, they are ridiculed about a certain thing about them, and it can really affect them, and sometimes therapy and self motivation cannot help. In this instance, this girl had a deformity that made her nose crooked. It's not real crooked, but her ears also poke out from the side of her head, and she was tortured through bullying. So she got plastic surgery, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. It can also help gain confidence in women who have been pregnant and who have been through labor. I know that pregnancy puts a lot of strain on the body and physically changes the body forever. It makes your skin stretch out, which then makes your skin sag, and leaves stretch marks, and it can make you unhappy that you look like that. And I know that diet and exercise cannot help. So an option is plastic surgery. With this woman, her belly is flattened and it got rid of the excess skin, and definitely is a confidence booster to have a flat stomach. Another way that plastic surgery can help is in victims who have been through physical damage, who have scars on their face that are unattractive to them, or scars that are unattractive to them. In this instance, this guy he shot himself in the face. I don't know how he did it, but he ended up living, which is great. He went through several reconstructive surgeries, and he eventually looked like that. And he could breathe and he could eat, but he was unhappy with the way that he looked. He didn't look in the mirror, and he didn't go outside without a mask. He eventually had plastic surgery, and that is what he looked like, and he was happy with it. And his family said that he was finally looking in the mirror again, and he felt as though he could return to society. Plastic surgery also helps those of physical damage who have been mauled by, say, like a bear or even by a dog, and they live through it. With this boy, he was actually attacked by hyenas, and his lip is definitely messed up, and plastic surgery has helped put that back together. In these instances where they are ridiculed by features they were born with, or ridiculed by the way that they've looked after they've gone through physical damage, plastic surgery is definitely a positive effect on their outcome, or on their outlook on their body and their self-image. When most people think of plastic surgery, they're thinking that people go outrageous with it. They get the huge breast augmentations, they go over the top, and they want to look perfect. But not everyone wants to look like this. Not everyone wants to look like this. And not everyone wants to be perfect. Like Miss Heidi Montag, who got 10 surgeries in one day, and really doesn't look that much different to me. But anyway, like I said, most people don't want to be perfect. In that same study mentioned before, only 12% of the people had outrageous and unrealistic expectations, and they wanted to look perfect. The rest, the 88%, felt as though they just wanted the plastic surgery to make them feel better, just wanted to remove blemishes, and they just wanted to feel comfortable. Most people just want to feel confident in their skin, like this lady who slightly had skin that fell when she smiled. And she got that fixed, and I'm sure she feels much better. It feels good to feel confident in your own skin, and it's usually just the little things like that that people want to change. Some of the most common plastic surgeries are nose jobs, liposuction, and breast augmentations, and it's not like they get their whole body changed, it's just the little things. But a lot of people are actually scared to go into the knife, thinking that the doctor is going to make them come out looking like Shrek, like how they thought they said, like how they said in White Chicks. But in the end, it's your decision. Um, the doctors aren't going to make you look like Shrek if you just want to get something small done, and they're not going to make you look like Barbie if that's not what you want to look like. Dolly Parton said that we can't direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. You're given the body that you were given, and you can improve it how you want to improve it. And before you think of the negative effect, before you think of the negatives of plastic surgery, think of the things that you've gone through to change your body. At what extent have you pushed yourself through just to change how you look? So think of the positives